Hi, welcome to my channel, Caffeine and Lesson Plans. Today I wanted to show you my rather large Dollar Tree store homeschool haul. This was the first time that I'd gone to the Dollar Tree in our new town, and I am really excited because in our old city, the Dollar Tree stores they had there didn't have much in the way of teacher and classroom supplies. And this Dollar Tree is super large, and they have a couple of aisles dedicated to school supplies and teacher supplies and art supplies, and I'm just super excited. I could have probably stayed in there for a lot longer and spent a lot more money, but as you can see, I did pretty well. So let's just go ahead and dive in and see what we got. So the first thing, I got some puzzles. This one's for my son. He's a big Transformers fan, so it's 48 pieces, and the top is resealable, which is nice. So that. Got this little United States puzzle. There are 60 pieces, and I just liked how colorful it is. We have a floor map puzzle, but I thought this might be fun to do together at the table. And then for my daughter, kind of for an individual thing, she's just now kind of graduated out of the board puzzles, the ones in the frame. And so these are just regular puzzles without a frame, but there are 4 in this pack, and there are only 6 pieces to each puzzle. And I thought that this would be a good way to introduce her to this style of puzzle. So, and then I found this little learn to tie shoes thing. You know, we probably could have just used his shoe and taught him that way. I think that's how I learned. But I saw this, I thought it was cute. This is really thick cardboard, and comes with the shoelace, and I thought that was cute. And you know, he's 5 now, almost 5.5, so it's time to start working on tying shoes. These puzzles, I got these, they're those foam type puzzles, and they're really more for my daughter who's in preschool. I'm sure my son will want to do them, and my 2-year-old could do these too. But it's just kind of a nice reinforcement about numbers, you know, and their shape, you know, what they look like visually, discerning that. And then I like this one because it's the lowercase alphabet, and my kids have no problem with the uppercase letters, but the lowercase letters are a little bit trickier for them, you know, with H and N and U and M kind of looking similar, so I like that that was the lowercase one. Also, I got some art supplies. Got some googly eyes. You can't ever have enough googly eyes. There's 125 in here. Those are just all black and white. And then I found some more that were colored. And so these are fun. There's 125 in there as well. On our reading program, the All About Reading curriculum, with each lesson you have a craft sheet that you do. A lot of times it's the letter, like you go through all the capital letters and you go through all the lowercase letters. And so sometimes it's like put googly eyes on, you know, the letter A or whatever. And so those are helpful for stuff like that. Also, I got some beads. These are alphabet beads. There's 325 in there. These are heart beads, and there are 360. And then pony beads, there's 400. These are good for fine motor skills, you know, learning how to, not necessarily learning, but just working with putting a string through that small hole. And also it's, you know, good for gifts and things, grandparents, aunts and uncles. And these are foam beads. There's 90 in there. So we'll have fun making some necklaces. Let's see. I also got some craft sticks. There's 100 in each pack. Can do multiple things with popsicle sticks. I got some dry erase markers, and I like that these had the eraser on the cap. I have a couple dry erase boards. They're actually manuscript boards where you've got the lines on them so that they can write their letters. And These, I figured these pens would be a little bit easier for them to use, and it has the eraser so they don't have to just use a paper towel or their hand. They might find that fun. So let's see. I got some books. This is a reader, an early reader. It's a level 1. Olivia plays soccer. My daughter loves Olivia, and so large print and mainly sight words. So there's that. I also found these Bible hero books. There was Esther, Jonah, and Joshua. Those were the only 3 they had. But it's just your standard. There's little games at the back, but it's just a story of that certain Bible character. So that would be good when we get to those stories in our Bible studies to have that extra, kind of extra reinforcement. Then I found, there's one on space, world history, and planet Earth. There was also one on, I think it was U.S. history, but the pages were all kind of bent up. But these books are kind of nice. They're definitely way more advanced than their reading level. But it's something that I can read for them, and we can use this for an extra resource if we do a unit study on something. Each page basically is one topic. So like here you have oceans, and then there's just a bunch of questions, and then their questions are answered. So, you know, what ocean is also known as the Southern Ocean? What is the ocean floor like? How are waves different from tides? What is a mid-ocean ridge? And so each of the books are exactly like this. So, oh, my son will love that. He's a big fan of weather. So, I was excited. And those are nice. They're hardback books. You know, so those are pretty sturdy. Also got some flashcards. These are beginning words. We have, let me see if I can get them out for you. We have number flashcards. We have alphabet flashcards. We don't have any sight word flashcards. So one side is the picture and the other side is the word. And I like that you don't have the picture and the word on the same side. These are, I guess, a little bit more advanced than those cards, just in the way that you don't have the hint on the same side as the word. You know, I want them to be able to start learning these sight words. And so it's nice just to have the word itself on one side. I also got some dinosaur flashcards. Not that we're studying dinosaurs right now. There's 36 in there. And the beginning cards, let me see if it tells. There's 36 in there too. We're not studying dinosaurs, but if we do, these are really nice cards. The pictures aren't like cartoony. That's not even a word, but you get what I'm saying. They are very lifelike pictures. And then on the back of each card, it tells you the name of the dinosaur, and it gives a pronunciation key and a little review of that dinosaur and some facts about it. So those will be good if we do end up doing a unit study on dinosaurs. It'll be nice to have those. And, you know, I have 2 boys, so they love dinosaurs. Not that girls can't love dinosaurs, but my boys are very, very big into dinosaurs. I also got these Science for Kids kits. These are really neat. This one's a grow your own crystal tree, and it comes with everything you need. You just follow the directions. This one says, grow an amazing crystal tree in just 24 hours. Simply add the magic crystal solution to the base of the tree. In just a few hours, crystals will grow over the tree. Kit includes everything you need. So there's that one. There is the grow your own gel balls. And then when they get, when they're finished growing, then they actually bounce. So the kids would really like that. And then grow your own crystals. And these aren't to go along with any study we're doing. These are just fun little science activities. for the kids to learn. It's always good to kind of have some hands-on stuff so they're not just sitting and, doing worksheets all day long. I know I would get bored doing that, so I know they would too. I also got them some, oops, sorry about my finger there. I got them some kind of like just fun things. All of my kids are big geeks when it comes to Star Wars, and so got some Star Wars stickers for them. Good incentive. This is for my daughter. She loves the Peanuts. She's super excited about the movie coming out soon. This one was kind of neat because it's not just a color book. It's a sticker book and it's a story book. So it's like the story was written and the pages haven't been colored in, so they get to go in and color in the pictures and add stickers or stickers in the front and the back. So she was excited about that one. It's a color book for my son. Once again, Star Wars. So he's excited about that. These are little create a town scenes. There's a fashion runway one, a space one, and then a dog park. And it's basically, let's see, you've got like this little cardboard scene, if you can see that underneath the stickers. And then you have the stickers, and then you just, it's just something fun for them to do. Something hands-on. Just create a scene. This is a paint with water book. I had a ton of these when I was a kid, and I have a hard time finding them anymore. So I'm really excited when I do. I actually found a Lisa Frank one, I think, one time at the Dollar Tree. But I'm sure if you're my age or older, you remember where you just get a paintbrush and a cup of water, and they just paint over the paper, the picture, and those little, this would become all blue, and then that would become all yellow. And so they're kind of neat in that there's hardly any mess whatsoever. And so this is nice for any age to do. So my daughter was excited about that. Let's see, I got another dry erase board. Can never really have enough of these. I actually think I'm going to use this on my refrigerator, just as put it up there so that my husband, bless him, sometimes forgets to tell me when he uses the last egg or the last piece of bread. And so this will be nice to put on the refrigerator, and anyone can list what things we may be running low on that we need to pick up at the store. Okay, getting down to the last of it. I told you it was a large haul. These are School Zone. Let's see if I can get that out of the glare. School Zone Publishing Company, little activity books. And I have actually a bunch of these already. I think I bought 3 of the Bible ones at Hobby Lobby, and I paid like $2 or $3.99, and obviously these are only $1 at the Dollar Tree. So this one's numbers 1 through 12. It's got a picture of the number, then there's a game they can play, and then they practice writing the numbers. So there's that one. Reading readiness, K through 1. Most of these are K through 1, where you fill in the letters, so that's fill in the alphabet. This one's we're still not ready for this one yet, almost to that point. So that's kind of neat. Just a bunch of activities. Math readiness, K through 1. This has to do with numbers and patterns, grouping, writing the numbers, colors, shapes. So all that's in there. Money. Manuscript writing. This is K through 2nd. We probably won't start on cursive until 3rd grade is what I'm thinking. So right now we're just focusing on manuscript. And this is pretty straightforward. You've got your letters, your uppercase, lowercase, and then there's words. And so they just work on writing those out. This one's called Kindergarten Scholar, ages 5 through 6. And this is kind of an activity that encompasses a lot of different things. There's vocabulary, different opposite words, top, bottom, left, right, patterns. There's a maze, shapes, colors. So that's kind of all of it in one. And then the alphabet, K through 1. And this is just more tracing letters. And then there's a game to go with each letter. And then I found these two. This is my first book of stickers. Trying to see if there's a flower pot press. I thought these were kind of neat. I hadn't seen these before. There's 100 stickers, but it's not just a sticker book, but there are games that go. So there's matching, there's which one's the same, which one's different. They can match up the stickers to go in here. There's a word scramble, word search. Some of them are a little bit, there's a crossword. Some of them are a little bit over the kids' heads right now as far as developmentally, but I mean, I couldn't pass it up. Those are some really cool stickers. And some of these games are really neat too. So I could easily cut these out, and we could even start notebooking with a few of these. And this would be good too for unit studies if we were doing animals. So there's that one on animals. There's a picture dictionary. So this one has more games, more stickers, alphabet stuff. So that's kind of cool. And I got 3 of these magazine file holders. I'd actually been looking for these and I couldn't, and I came back and they had them, and I thought that was the chalkboard pattern was really cute. So you just pop them out and punch them together, and you know, they stand up kind of like that, and you just stick your magazines in them. You can see from this haul, I've got enough little activity books that I will definitely be using these. So I got 3 of those. And then the last but not least, I got some posters. And I got this one mainly for doing a unit study on space. This is Layers of the Earth. And it talks about, you can see past the glare there, it talks about the different layers of the Earth. And then there's another poster, and this one is the planets. Sorry about that glare again. I had to turn the light on. It's kind of dark outside today. But it gives little information about each planet. And they're big and colorful, and the kids were really excited looking at that one. And this one is vowel sounds. So this is long vowels on one side, so it gives the letter, the vowel, and then words underneath it to demonstrate what sound is the long sound. So A's long sound is A, obviously. So plane, cave, pale, rain, page, face. And then on the other side, you have the short vowel sounds. So A, and then you have track, rat, hat, bat, cat, apple. So, but yeah, so those are all the things that I got at the Dollar Tree. That's my giant Dollar Tree haul for this weekend. So thanks for sticking around. This video was super long, and I will catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.